right, folks, what a great story. Lawyer and international development advisor Christina Williams has made history as the first Jamaican to receive the prestigious Diana Legacy Award. She zooms in with us to discuss this global recognition. She's big things, so she couldn't come in the studio, come sit down with us. She said, we're too ordinary. Christina, good morning. Welcome and congrats. How are you?
Good morning, Neville. Thank you so much for having me, and good morning, Jamaica.
It is amazing to have you. So tell me, because I don't know what this award is. What's the Diana Legacy Award? What's that?
So, Neville, the Diana Legacy Award is the highest award that a young person may receive globally for their social and impact work. So it's the first, every couple of years, a very esteemed panel from around the world, they look at nominations. So first thing, you cannot nominate yourself, you have to be nominated. So they look at a panel of nominated young people from around the world. They select who they consider is doing the most impactful work at that time. They bring you to London. You are conferred with the award. I was conferred by Prince William, the Royal Prince, who is next in line to be king. And then you receive professional and personal development and a number of opportunities to continue amplifying your work and continue doing good in your neighborhood, wherever that is.
So did you know about this, and who nominated you? Did you know who nominated, or were you just surprised somebody called you and said, guess what, you're nominated? Did you know about this before?
So my primary nominator, I was not aware of it, but after you pass like the first round and you're being considered, you have to submit some, I would say some proof of your work, additional proof of your work and additional testimonials and recommendations. So at that stage, I was involved in the process and I had to get testimonials from persons I've been working with here in Jamaica and submitted those. But it took about a year approximately for this entire process to be complete. So at some point I thought I was out of the race, and then I got the email saying, congratulations, you've been selected. Make your way to London for this award, all expenses paid.
Fantastic. All right, having said that, who is Christina Williams and what does that lady do?
Christina is a country girl through and through. I grew up in Portland, Jamaica, and I've been very involved. I remember the first thing I did, I was like 8 years of age, community theater culture to raise funds for under-resourced schools. And then I became guild president of University of the West Indies. I came on this very platform, Neville. You probably don't remember me. I had a big afro at the time. And at the time I was advocating for making online learning free. And you and your team gave me a platform and the guild, and we got telecommunication providers to come on board to make online learning free for over 100 schools across Jamaica during the pandemic. So I've been doing the work for a long time, from Teachfield days, from Portland days as a young child, to now advising the European Union, number of United Nations agencies, working with the Diana Award and going around the world, all continents, raising funds for young people, marginalized young people from Jamaica and across the globe. It's just been, I would say, a snowball effect. A combination of hard work, almost 20 years of service, Neville. I won't tell my age on here, even though I'm still in my 20s. I'll let the audience guess. Almost 20 years of service to community and country. And I've been doing this even before I knew of any awards, before I was promised any award. And I would say to the young people watching, that's what you have to do. You have to think about what difference do you want to see in your community now, and your country and your region now. And even if no one is applauding you, bringing you onto Smile Jamaica, continue doing the work. Someone will see and you will be validated in time.
Well, after you said that, I hope you did tell Prince William I have to thank Neville Bell because I am boss.
Of course, it was mentioned in my portfolio.
What's the Diana Award pledge initiative? What is that? Is that something that you have to do or something like that? What's that?
So the Diana Awards Pledge to Invest is actually a new initiative. So for people who may not know this, within the next 10 years, just 10, 1.4 billion young people will need jobs. And the estimated available amount is only 400,000. So imagine young people from Jamaica and across the world will be fighting for 400,000 jobs within the next 10 years. And we're realizing that a lot of our young people are not equipped to either take on these particular roles or create their own employment. So I'm working with them to go around the world, literally, to raise funding to get our young people up to scale, up to standard, where they can take on these jobs or create jobs of their own. And that event that I did recently, it was one of the largest AI conferences in the world, over 25,000 people. And I was invited to speak to their top executives from Microsoft, NVIDIA, anybody watching who's familiar with the top tech companies, you know these names. And they asked little old me to invite me to the executive circle to speak to the executives and to get their pledges. So we had billion-dollar companies coming in to speak with me and speak with them to get monies for young people across the world. And we did get some pledges, and I'm excited about that. And I'm looking forward to see how young people from Jamaica and across the Caribbean region will benefit as well.
Wow, I love your passion. By the way, little young you, not little old you.
Little young, okay. Little young me, yes.
Are you bonded in any way? What kind of obligations you have now that you've won this fantastic award? Are you asked that you have to do this and you have to do that, or no?
There's no bond, but what I will say is that I'm happy for the opportunities because it amplifies my work and it amplifies Jamaica. So I'm in the Times, I'm at the New York Times, I'm in People, I'm in Forbes, I'm in all these different magazines, and then different persons, they come forward and they said, we'd love to support your work that you're doing in Jamaica. So Brand Jamaica is being amplified even more, and the work that we're doing here in Jamaica is being amplified and getting support. So no bonding, but great opportunities in terms of the Jamaican population benefiting directly from the work and from the award. Okay. So I'm really excited about that.
I don't know if you saw the interview just now, Daly and I did with an attorney. And I asked him,
Ali Kelly, he taught me in law school.
Okay, I asked him before he came on why he became an attorney, and him say him chat plenty. And I said, that's the only, and him say, yeah, him just chat plenty. What about you? Can you look like you chat plenty quietly to still, you know?
Yes, I was always a verbose child. Actually, my dad. So I grew up in very humble beginnings in Portland, and my daddy, he was a single parent. He raised me as a single parent, and he taught me the value of service and the value of my voice. So when I was very young, just learning to read, Daddy would bring home the newspaper to me, Neville, and say, read. And I read. By the way, my father doesn't have many years of formal schooling, so I had to read the paper. And I would read. I'm not sure if he knew what I was saying, but he seemed to know. And then he would say, what do you think about this particular issue? And then I would tell him. And then he would say, what would you want to change about it? So from I was very young, like 2 years, 3 years of age, my father was challenging me. Not to think about the problems only, Neville. Think about the solutions. And that developed my love for law and justice and positive change. So as I said before, I've done almost 20 years of service. I started from I was like 8 years of age doing community work, and it's testament of my father. And I did I would say collect the award in honor of my dad. He's still around, but I collected it in honor of my dad because he's the one who's really at the heart and soul of my work. And long before I knew the term humanitarian service or impact advocacy, any of that, what I knew was survival. Looked around me in my community, lots of poverty. We still have it even now. Lots of poverty, lots of distress, lack of opportunities. And I know you'd wait until you're older and you're now a lawyer and you try to come back to your community. My dad taught me that I can do the work now. And even with a small platform, a little platform, you can do much. And that's what I do. And I continue to do in my work. And what I'd encourage young people across Jamaica to do, don't wait until you get a national award or a community award. I've gotten community award, national awards, other global awards as well. But I never wait until the award or anything like that. I'm always working and I'm always in the trenches. And even now, as I speak to you, I am in the trench. As I finish, I'll take off this jacket and go back to my work that I'm doing in a rural community here in Jamaica, because it's about the work and it's about the impact on real life and livelihoods of the people of Jamaica.
Oh, absolutely brilliant. And again, I just love your passion. Congratulations. Say hi to your dad for me, please.
Yes, of course.
Congratulations.
And thanks again, Neville, for what you did for myself and my Guild team during the pandemic.
Yeah, man. And hopefully we will talk again when you are the president of the entire world. All right?
Thank you, Neville.
Yeah, man. God bless you. Look after yourself. And don't forget, say hi to your dad for us. All right?
Okay.
Yeah, man. Christina Williams, lawyer, international development advisor, and so much more. And the first Jamaican recipient of the Diana Legacy Award. Wow. Fantastic. We are so good. We are so brilliant. second edition of News in 5 when we come back. Stay with us, please.